Weather. Okay, let's continue flying in Paradise. Still in Bahamas with the Cessna. Left, right, left, right. Okay, so I had kind of a rough night. I am a bit tired. Yeah, let's see. Oh, just behind us. So we're going to continue our small adventure in the Bahamas until we finally get the SU5. SU5, I wish it will improve the sim enough so I can finally enjoy the sim with better graphics and streaming as well. Where is Task Manager? There. All of my memory is dying as well. Hola. Self-promo. Ctrl-C. Ctrl-V. Welsh. Self-promo. Pinpoint. Media. Synaptic. And Aerosim. And why not Unicorn? Hoping to see some people. Mr. Ghost Community, how are you? I'm doing very good, my friend. I'm doing very good. I finished my VOR to VOR adventure from coast to coast, and now I'm just flying this Cessna in the Bahamas, just to see the water mask made by Asobo. I started yesterday, but yesterday I was kind of tired, so I only did one small flight, and now I hope I will be able to fly longer. How are you, my friend? How is your day? Deciding on if you want to fly or not? Well, you know, since autopilot exists, you can start a flight, put autopilot, and then chill. Just look at this. You can fly in the Bahamas as well. Well, if you want to fly on MSFS. Just look at this. I know this is not perfect. Yesterday I saw a lot of clouds and cloud shadow on the water. But honestly, that's beautiful. And what a best plane. What a best plane than a seaplane to fly in the Bahamas. Autopilot don't exist in my aircraft. I remember I had an autopilot in the DC-3. Don't lie to me, Ghost. Don't lie to me. I remember having an autopilot on the DC-3. I know maybe the autopilot will not follow. I know the autopilot you have will not follow the route, but it's going to follow a heading, at least. Follow heading and stay at the altitude. Meanwhile, I would love to have the DC-6 some days. I want to try something with it, like, doing a long flight between two islands or something, using CellNav. I mean, not doing all the calculation to do cell navigation, but using the cheating thing. I mean, when you click on snapshot, it will give you a point of internet map, and I would like to try that. And since all my planes here have glass cockpits, it is not very easy for me, because I am always tempted to go into the autopilot and the map. Boy, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this. The autopilot it's a very early version of autopilot, but it's far from what we have nowadays. I know, my friend, I know. I remember planes your era are like flying at maximum flight level 180, like Victor Airways. And now we have flight level 410 with the A350. Back in the days, we actually have planes flying at flight level 600. Thank you for your service, Concorde. We miss you. Yes, the Concorde. A beautiful bird. And I remember you flying the Concorde with all non-real airlines. I remember I had some chaos with you. It was a fun day. I remember that. I really enjoyed that. Messing with you because of flying. I don't remember it was TWA or Panam, or I don't remember what you were flying, but that was very different for me. I think that was Panam. Actually, I have this on my server. If I look at my server, I go on, where is quotes. Yeah, let's go on the quotes, and you were flying Panam. You were flying a Concorde with Panam livery. Boy, you got me hard. Yes, it was Panam. You got me hard that day. You got me really hard. Because to me, a Concorde that is not British Airways or Air France, or at least minimum, I would minimum see Singapore Airlines, minimum, at the minimums, and Pepsi. So the historic livery. Please show me a historic picture of the Concorde with Panam, and then I will apologize. I just need to see it painted in the Panam livery for real. Please show me this. I know it was planned, but yeah, I have little difficulties if it doesn't exist, right? But honestly, you're right. Because if I wanted to make my virtual airline, I would have a Concorde as well to fly my oceanic airline. I only had the 777 on FS6 painted with Oceanic Airlines. And now the way to paint aircraft on MSFS is so complicated that I gave up. But I would love to see my Oceanic Airlines livery again. It was really nice. Okay, now I'm feeling way better, so I feel like I can fly longer. Yesterday I took off and I was so tired. I wasn't feeling good. I landed once, took off, but I wasn't happy to do it. So yeah, I need to change the dates on my schedules so I can have days off stream. Okay, I don't know when I want to be off stream. Like yesterday, I wanted to live stream the day before, so it's just like day to day I decide. But yeah, I should really take some breaks sometime. About you, Panam had an order with a pension, so after the overland ban, many operators got out of order. Panam was one of them. So they were actually told to buy the Boeing 707 but that never got finished. Dang. I remember having the Boeing 2707 on FS9. On FS9, but at that time I wasn't flying. I wasn't really flying planes. I was just messing around. You know, flying from how it's called again, Seattle, Tacoma to Everett with planes. And sometimes flying everywhere, but I wasn't doing A to B flights properly using aircraft. I only started that late on FS6. Well, actually, I started doing that when I finally had good aircraft like PMDG. Because freeware aircraft didn't got FMC, FMS, MCDU, you know. I mean, for modern aircraft, for all aircraft, this is kind of basic. I mean, you don't need FMS and CDU. So that's why I never really flew the Boeing 2707. You had it on FS6, nice. I once was looking for this on FS6, but I never been able to find a good quality version. Sadly. Oh, you will. You can make it, my friend. You can make it. I know it. You can make it. You did it already. Whoa. I know you can make it. And are you going to fly the DC-6 someday as well? I mean, with the DC-6, have you ever flew with Reeves Aleutian or TEAL in the Pacific? I mean, if I had the DC-6, I would fly TEAL, Reeves Aleutian, and Everett, Alaska. But it would be like 3 or 4 flights, so not worth getting it. The only time I could have it was when I entered the giveaway, but I lost that giveaway. I think I told you about that giveaway, and I lost it. I didn't won, sadly. I might be able to make it to first stage, but oh yeah, I already read that. Well, probably here there was a cloud, so generic textures coming here. It is not that ugly, it blends. I uploaded DC6 in MSFS and prepared, but not MSFS. Yeah, I was talking about prepared. So you are going to fly with Teal or Reeves and Lucian or Everett Alaska. That would be nice. Actually, I would fly with Teal. Actually, if there was a seaplane I would like to see, that's kind of complicated. Let me check on Google. I will send you the link if I can find it actually. Coral Way. Maybe you heard about it, the Coral Way. Okay. Actuality, no maps, pictures. If there is Coral Way, Seaplane, no. There is some thunder on MSFS right now. Ah, yeah, Coral Route. Yes, that's it. Well, that is a very old plane, but still. M130 flying boat. Wait, let me just send you. Well, I'm sorry this is in French, but just look at the pictures. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm just looking what M130 is. Martin M130. Oh, nice. 4 engines. Looks nice. It looks really nice. And do you know what airline used this plane? Do they were a good airline? Maybe it's Panam as well? Panam? Yeah. I knew it. I was thinking about it. Well, I think the one with TEAL, the one I just sent, is short something, I think. Oh, blue water, and a smaller field here. Hi, Linda. And yeah, let's go taking the next ride. Oh, that's cute. Not much bad weather here. Wonderful. Only 3 M130s were overmade and none. Oh, that's sad. But the problem with only 3 is that I don't think many people would actually get it. I mean, if a developer makes it is not going to make any benefits from it. That's why people prefer purchasing planes that are that had the nice commercial past, or that are very important. Planes that are very historically important or very well known, like the Clipper. The Clipper is a good choice. Well, the Clipper, I mean, if it was on important movies or series, or just this is enough for developers to choose to make a plane or not for fighting. But they also need to have the access to the actual aircraft, actual data. So pilots the developer pilots who made the Clipper, I think they had access to data of the real aircraft. So that was easier for them to make this aircraft. Meanwhile, I would like to get something to drink. I know people who have made study level aircraft for FSX with only the blueprints and manuals, not manuals, and whatever pictures they could find on the aircraft. Wow! And what was the aircraft? What was the aircraft? I mean, just for people making this aircraft, study level aircraft with only blueprints. Wow, that is incredible. Okay, no problem. But still, that's impressive. If they achieved it, that is really impressive. Okay, let's go flying over the shallows, if you don't mind. Very beautiful shallows. In the hope that because they look to be there. Autopilot. Hold and HTC. No, excuse me. I shall be right back. I'm just going to drink. Okay, I'll be right back. Purples. Skyrim is back, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. You know, I can't wait for the next update. I really hope that with the next update I will finally be able to increase the MSFS graphism while I'm streaming. Oh la la, even right now the GPU is dying it's dying so much. Like 95%, 96% of the GPU. 74, 75 degrees. MSFS will do that. Yeah. I just hope the next time I just hope that I will actually benefit from the next update. That my GPU and CPU will be less hit, especially when I'm live streaming, because I have enough of having issues when I'm streaming, you know. I love live streaming and I don't want to stop because my GPU is not allowing me to stream and fly. Okay. Now just look at this. We are in paradise, my friends. You are using your CPU for encoding? Well, I tried that and I had a problem. I mean, I'm waiting for my next update is supposed to have the CPU to be less hit by MSFS. So if that's the case, I will switch to CPU encoding. But for now, I leave it on GPU. Because both my CPU and GPU are kind of hit right now. Yeah. But just look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. What is a better plane than a small seaplane to fly there? I don't think there is any better plane than a seaplane. Just look at this. I'm waiting for what is it again? What is it called again? Okay, mettre the new route for KPDX to easy flight. Nice. And when is the big day, the departure day? If you have an idea. Probably the first week of August. Oh, that's still far. A lot of planning. You're making a lot of planning, my friend. Like me, I am unable to make plannings. I can't make plannings myself. I mean, I had plans, but it's been years that I have those plans. I never had the courage to accomplish my plans. Now about other plans I have is when finally I will have the Phoenix A320, I will fly Cayenne to Miami via Guadeloupe, Martinique, and what's it called again? Pointe-à-Pitre, Haiti. This is a flight I did in real life, so most likely this will happen. I have already done this flight on FS6 a few years ago. A nice flight, very nice flight. You have to make plans or you are going very unprepared. Yeah, I know, but doing plans like months in advance, like you are doing. What happens if there are some storm to avoid or winds change, in the sim? Okay. I know you have a stopover in Hawaii, Honolulu, but then while I don't plan that far, I don't plan that far. I only plan to stop and select the runway for landing. Okay. Never mind. I thought we were doing the flight plans actually already. But since flight plans are made according to the weather, same for the runway. You should wait to see the weather before, before selecting your runways. Or maybe you can have an idea of the runway, but you can't say this one in advance yet. Another thing I wanted to say, I wanted to say I'm really looking forward to see the Maldives with my water mask, and then I will fly the twin otter there. I also twin otter Seaplane. That would be amazing. 50 hours, my boy. I wish I had a PC that would run MSFS smooth well, without having my GPU melting at 75 degrees right now, because I'm looking at my CPU. My CPU is 75 degrees. This is not really good for business. Well, let me show you. Look at this. Not good for business. Well, CPU is okay, but GPU, my boy, GPU. And CPU is okay here because I'm flying over water. Yesterday or the day when I was flying the coast to coast, it wasn't really liking it. I mean, it was very high as well. Look at this. Cloud shadows. You know what? I'm going to land, to make a small landing. To the one of those little islets. My parents wanted to have me something. Okay, welcome back. I was just saying that I wish to have the Maldives with water mask like this to fly the Aerosoft simulator there. And then I said I wish I had a sim that would allow me to fly this sim without melting my CPU. Let me show you. Task manager, performances. Look at this. Look at my GPU, 75 degrees. Not good for my business. I really hope the next update will fix that. My GPU is GTX 1650. Super. 1650 super. Like you can read this. About RTX, boy, people with money, my friend, people with money. One day maybe when I will be a good streamer, I will have my channel with monetization, you know, monetization. I will probably be able to upgrade. But that is not the case yet. I mean, I'm not even able to have three viewers at once. Yeah, you live in USA here. It is more expensive, and guess what? Pre-pandemic, indeed. Yeah, with the pandemic, people went into computers for gaming and things, and so purchased a lot of graphic cards and things. Well, stand by, I'm landing. Whoa. Water physics sucks. Exactly, everything is expensive where I live. And this is why I have this computer. And actually, I am very happy with this computer. I'll tell you why. When I made this computer, first we looked at the minimum requirement for MSFS. And then we looked at the recommended, and it was, and we have like a little margin, so I am slightly above the recommended specs by Asobo. but it was kind of expensive anyway. Hell, Daria, what's up? T'as des triangles vraiment dessus. Ouh, ça parle business. Là, ça parle business. Triangle d'amande. Il est 15h, je mange pas encore, moi. Il est 15h. Donc j'ai pas faim là. J'ai la choucroute qui me fait encore mal au ventre. Well, it's working well for me, but not when I have OBS working, running. But yeah, I wish I've been able to have three viewers every time, so I could actually unlock the affiliate and put ads. Well, that's OBS. Yeah, but the thing with OBS is I heard this is the best one because it takes the less memory. It is the lightest one for streaming. Yeah, but for streaming, it is mandatory for me to run OBS. And since streaming is my dream, well, I am kind of fucked. Non, c'est un avion. Non, 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 tu t'arrêtes pas. Ah, voilà. Nice. And now we can chill in the Bahamas. In a few years, well, few years, my friend. I want to stream now. In Hawaii right now. Haha, nice. Let me just take this. Okay, look at this. How beautiful it is. How peaceful. That is peaceful.